Okay, a little task for you all. I want you to imagine someone who really irritates you, really gets on your goat. Someone who, when you think of their face, your fist clenches up and you think, God, how good would it be to punch that guy in the face? Possibly spending a little too much time thinking about how good it would be to punch that guy in the face. Next, I want you to think of that person in high school, that person in your class who really annoyed you. Once again, just way too much time thinking about how good it would be to punch that person in the face. So, I don't think it was a big task for anyone in the room to do that, I just want to kind of explore how many kind of really annoying people there are in the world. So, using some really dodgy maths, assuming that there's about 25 people in a class, I'm going to say, 1 in 25 people are really annoying based on that school example. So, I'm not just thinking about this a little deeper. I'm not sure that it was always a problem. So if we go back in history to our kind of pre-hunter-gatherer times, you got about 150 people trekking over the savannah, and 150 people, 1 in 25, about say 6 really annoying people, and it's not a problem because if you need to test out whether saber-toothed tigers are vegetarians, you got 6 volunteers. Win either way. Fast forward to about the most recent 1,000 years, there's a famous general who had a metric for determining how he would organise his troops. So based on how intelligent versus how energetic they were. So if they were lazy and dumb, then they would just be troops. If they were lazy but smart, they would be generals. If they were energetic but smart, officers. If they were energetic but dumb, straight onto the front line. Once again, problem solved. Get the really irritating people out there as cannon fodder. Okay, where it starts to really break down is, say, about 100, 200 years ago, when we started seeing technology like the telegraph and the newspaper. So suddenly you're anywhere in the world and you're suddenly finding a picture of a complete idiot showing up on your lap. Kind of a bit of a bummer. Fast forward to today, and suddenly we've got idiots everywhere expressing themselves, being in your face. Not a good place to be. And what's even scarier, what's really freaking me out, is that there's 7 billion people in the world, 1 in 25. That is like 250 million people, or to put it another way, that's 8 billion kilos of dumb flesh. That's 8 billion kilos of dumb flesh picking their nose, trying not to detach a retina or something. Really, really scary. What's even scarier is right here, right now, there's a few hundred people? There's got to be like a dozen really annoying people here. I could be one of them, but I'm not going to let you know. Okay, worst of all, it's me. I'm an IT guy. I'm like prima donna, super sensitive, must be right. Any of those really irritating people are going to irritate me by like 10 times the amount of anyone else. So, how can we save ourselves from this horrible epidemic where we've got like really annoying people possibly meeting each other, possibly like spawning children, possibly like breeding other children, and just wave after wave of really irritating people. What can we do about this? Well, that's one suggestion. So I was thinking, I basically kind of came up with a few rules. And the first one is actually the hardest, which is stop watching the news, stop reading newspapers. Treat your family and friends and workmates as cannon fodder for the stupidity. Let them filter the information for you. So you can only receive the good stuff. They'll pass on if the world's ending, I promise. The second one is being in the zone. Like, I'm a developer, so writing code is in the zone for me. If you're lifting weights, running, painting, whatever, being in the zone means those annoying people fade into the background. Next one is pick a cheesy tune, something that makes you happy. For me, it's Safety Dance by Men in Hats. Yeah. It's a very stupid song. Makes me happy every time. Next one, reconnect with your fellow human. Give some money, let the old dear have the seat. believe it or not, being nice makes you remember that not everyone is just diabolically irritating. And last but not least, remember that for every irritating person out there, there's presumably 24 really decent people. And if all of that fails, remember to aim for the kneecaps. Thank you.